Billy Beige here. And if you're a friend of the channel, you know I do like picking up things off AliExpress. I like good deals. And maybe I don't, it doesn't really matter to me if it has where it's authentic or it's a knockoff. Well, I saw where the Mirage Neca TMNT turtles had popped up on AliExpress. I had bought these before. I had bought a set. I think they were like the third gen. They had where they're like a dark kind of weird green, but I was like, hey, I love the Four Horsemen. I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I wanted to experience this sculpt and mess around with it. Well, those came in and they were like a really bad plastic. And like I think my Donatello had where like his leg was he had two left legs or something. The seller was a hole, closed out the case, shit like that. It was not a good experience. Years later, these pop up. Well, these pop up and they are incredibly well done. I've seen the Mirage, the actual NECA Mirage turtles in person. I saw them last year at Toylanta at a room swap. Again, bad lighting. I saw them in person with like one of the Four Horsemen there. It was amazing. I was like, wow, I got like this. So I was like, I need to have this KO set because Billy Beige is cheap. Duh. Well, I got these in, and they do look amazing. But there are some tells to spot the knot with these because these are KOs. And let's be real, let's be honest, there are people out there who would get this set, clean off the residue of the tape, maybe heat gun them to straighten out the blister cards and stuff, and then try to sell these as authentic. Let's be real, let's be honest, there is an a-hole out there. So, let's go over some few kind of, not so easy to tell things, and then the most obvious one. Some of the things are like Donatello's bow staff is crooked, his headband is facing the wrong way. Mike Leonardo has where the inlays on his sword, like little points along the actual handle, have where they're not painted gold. I think with Raphael, his headbands go in a different way too. These are ones that if you had a set or you saw a set in person or you had like where you're a reference for it, you can spot that some. But like Michelangelo's spot on. That's everything's oriented right. It looks correct. The next one is the back of the boxes. So the back of the boxes have where the artwork is slightly washed out. And again, if you didn't have a reference for that, or if it was poor lighting or something like that, you can't tell it. Because like this is how it's oriented, this is how it's all set up, this is how it looks. It's stressful. It's stressful. And I know what you're saying. Oh, the paintwork on the figures. The paintwork on the figures can't be perfect. It can't be just like those like the originals. But I mean, that was 2008, and that was back when NECA did not have the best QC. Let's just say that. And the paintwork on these is really good. Like honestly, that in this four set here, there's like a couple that are like spot on. There's a couple that are a little off, but it's off enough where it's like, hey, this was like, like a Monday, Friday unit where people weren't giving a crap when they're working kind of look. And I mean, there's sets of figures out in the store right now that have like, they have paint defects like that. So that's not anything to go by, honestly. But the number one tell that these are bootlegs. It's across the board. On the actual ones, it has where it's correct. On these, it is completely incorrect. It's the bottom of the box. So we'll go for Michelangelo here. Looks fantastic, pristine, wonderful, great looking figure. You get to the bottom and you have where it says all the stuff. 2008 Mirage Studios, production development, sculpts and prototypes, Four Horsemen Studios, which I'm going to go ahead and say, I think it's kind of neat that these bootlegs actually still give credit to the original people who worked on them. you know, it's half good, half bad. But then if you get in real close, where it says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a trademark of Mirage Studio on the actual 2008 single card TMNT figures, it says Studio. Right there, it says Studio, not Studio. So if you are buying these on eBay, you're buying them from a private seller or anything like that, and they are saying they are the authentic, original ones and everything, you want to see the bottom of this box and like a timestamp, a note, or something like that. That way you know they're the original ones and they're not these. Now, if you want to pick these up, before I even do a review on them, because I'm still going to review them, pick them up, because like even in box right now, because like I had where I was about to like dump my Neca Mirage stuff that's come out in the recent years, because I've been collecting and stuff like that, and I like the Lost in Turtles, but these are the turtles that I love. This is the look that I love. I'm glad these came out. They saved me from ditching that whole thing. I think I'm going to go further into the Mirage Neca hole now because of these, because I can have the turtles that I want, because Neca, look at this point, Neca's never going to make these again. They're never going to release these again. These molds are lost. So, yeah. And I'm glad I was able to pick them up. But tell me what you think down below in the comments. Let me know if this helped you out, if you were trying to get those original ones, or if you were trying to do, well, anything. But let me know down in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Later, guys.